More than 40,000 people are killed in motor vehicle accidents and crashes each year. That's the equivalent of a sold-out crowd at the new Minnesota Twins ballpark. There are also more than 3 million more people who get injured each year as well. And that's about equivalent to the entire population of the state of Iowa. Those are staggering statistics. And you don't need to be a genius to realize that as the population increases, so will these statistics. Research indicates that driver distraction is a contributing factor in nearly half of all of these accidents and crashes. And that can also bring needless pain and suffering to family, friends, and coworkers, increase cost and lost productivity to employers, affect the community, and become the news of the day, resulting in bad publicity for the organization. For most of us, driving has become routine, ordinary, and maybe even a bit uninteresting. But for others, it has become frightening, difficult, and downright dangerous. As a professional driver, part of your responsibility is to make driving more than routine and less dangerous for you and for those you share the road with. But to do this, you've got to be proactive. Proactive about safety and proactive about staying focused. Consider this. There are things going on all around you while you're driving, just begging for your attention. Street signs, billboards, traffic signals, road construction, even pedestrians. All of this scenery changes every second, and that's a lot of data coming into your brain. And then you've got some distractions built into the vehicle. Onboard computers, GPS devices, cell phones, MP3 players, clipboards, climate controls, and maybe even some food. Throw in the occasional bad weather, and you've got a nice little mix of circumstances competing for your every decision every second that you're in the driver's seat. Over the next few minutes, you're going to hear the testimonies of professional drivers just like you who, through one distraction or another, got into an accident. They'll tell you how that accident has affected their lives, their jobs, and the people around them. They'll tell us how they became distracted, and most importantly, what they want you to learn from their experiences. Our first story begins with Ted. He's been a professional driver for the last 8 years and has been accident-free for the last 7. Ted knew his route like the back of his hand. He was well aware of the ongoing construction sites that surrounded his route. Regrettably, though, a brief lapse in concentration ended both his spotless driving record and a safe driving bonus. It also gave him a lingering memory of what could have happened.
I knew the route. I knew about the construction site. I even knew there'd be delays and the occasional rubbernecking. I just didn't think that I go through that site a dozen times a day. It's my route. I just didn't think that I'd be distracted by some simple piece of machinery.